this new thing that some married couples are doing. It's called LAT, living apart together. And Jezebel.com says it's when couples are married, but they live apart. And there's a lot of like Hollywood couples that are living like on different coasts.
Gwyneth Paltrow's doing it.
Yeah, and then they're like,
She's
but they're
also
still
selling a
together.
candle that smells.
That's another chat. But, you know, for us regular folks, it's maybe that you guys live in the same house, but you don't sleep in the same bed or you don't sleep in the same room and stuff like that. So what do you guys think of this, the LAT?
Is that marriage?
We got audience members that are like, absolutely not.
I don't get it. What is the point to get married when you could just be boyfriend, girlfriend, life partners? That's a whole definition for that. When you're married, that's part of the compromise of fusing each other's spaces together. Now, I do understand having space, though. I do understand, like, I don't know if your relationship, Tamara, because you have to fly here from Napa and you and Adam have some time apart when you're shooting. I don't know if that built your relationship. I think space is okay to kind of show how appreciative you guys are when you're together.
Yeah,
but
have
I
a
can't
hobby.
imagine separate beds.
Have a hobby.
The sleeping's the best part. I want to have sex.
It is.
Well,
I'm trying to think.
I mean, if we're being honest, and we're gonna like, this isn't something new. This has been going on actually for a very long time.
Culturally,
culturally,
it is for sure.
exactly. There were people that stayed married and stayed in separate rooms. They really were more like friends or just. Hi, we pass each other in the hallway of our home, and we are roommates. That is,
and they
the correct
mostly
word.
did it for their kids.
For their children. I believe that I was a product of that for some time in my mother's marriage and her first marriage, and I believe that they did it for the children, and I believe as the child to say thank you for not doing that much longer. And the reason why I felt that way was because to me, that was not the example I wanted to see of what marriage looked like for me.
I think that is different than what this is. This is that
they're
people
together.
that
They're
are
in love.
They're together, but because of certain things, like maybe one person snores, one person has insomnia, things like that. No, because
Does this happen? I have a question.
What?
Are they doing this in the beginning of their marriage, or
it's
are
during.
these?
It's during
but
the
also
marriage.
after like 20 years, you know how some people maybe get tired of each other.
Gwyneth Paltrow, but Gwyneth Paltrow
She just
started
got
doing
married.
this because she had older children.
And this is her second marriage.
And this is her second marriage, and she wanted to make sure that her children felt comfortable with the idea of them being married before they brought their families together. They have since now all come together, and they now live
this
together.
also requires a certain level of money, honey.
That's
for
two
the
rents.
two posts.
Two budgets.
You gotta have like separate residences and.
But there's another caveat I've seen of couples who do this. It's usually people who are later in life.
That's what I'm saying.
Remarrying or marrying for the first time.
Who are
it's
used
people
to-
who are set in their ways and don't really want to develop a new way of living together, and clap for it because that's lame.
Well,
You don't want to compromise.
I couldn't do that.
I don't think because they
Wait,
said,
Lonnie, would you be down for this?
Well, I mean, I don't like people that snore. So I don't, I can't take it. So if you snore, I mean, I can have sex and then I can get up and go to the other bed. What you got to understand is...
Yeah, but that's still under the same roof.
But mattress companies actually made it that the couple should sleep together because that's how they sold king-size mattresses.
Yeah.
Actually, before there was king-size, they were always the small.
They're like I Love
simple.
Lucy days.
I Love Lucy
Exactly.
and Ricky.
Yeah.
Exactly. I just don't want people to think it's something wrong if you don't sleep together.
Okay.
I don't want people to think that.
I don't know, but I'm the type of wife, and maybe I have a slight obsession with my husband. It's not all the time.
No,
we go
it's-
up
it's-
and down.
It's there.
You know, but I just like, shut up.
It's there.
I just like doing things with my husband. It doesn't even have to be like
You still do
grand.
something.
No, but no. Like
Simple
I like
things.
just sitting there with him. We don't have to be doing anything. Just not. We don't have
Knowing
to talk.
they're there.
Just
do
knowing
all of
he's
that.
there.
That doesn't mean that you're not.
And
we
I
gotta
like
go.
cuddling, and I like hugging.
God. All right. Well.